Phillies.
The Phillies were good. I mean, they were
But like the cabin crew.
the cabin crew. The improv. I'm gonna vote just the improv group.
Yeah, just the improv group. Actually,
The
you know what?
Pokeball specifically.
Everything else, improv group.
Yeah.
Yeah. Leprosy.
Sing to me, Polymia, muse of geometry, of the seasons yet to come, and the homes that we can choose from. Sing of the cubes and the trees and the choices that we make along the way. Welcome to FanDive. My name is Chaos.
And my name is Andy.
And today we're doing who to watch in Hermitcraft Season 11?
I think it's going to be less who to watch, but more what your preferences are here, good people to watch, because really any of them is the answer.
I mean, yeah, I like literally watch every single perspective. So I'm like, oh, who should you watch? Yes. Yes, and.
Yeah.
So
but
we're gonna pitch people to you guys.
We can narrow it down based on different preferences of this person is good to watch if you like this person is good to watch if you like this, that kind of thing.
If someone is just getting into Hermitcraft, who would you say, go check this person out?
Honestly, Mumbo.
I think Mumbo's season 10 was probably the perfect Hermitcraft season, but he hasn't given any information about what his season 11 is going to be like.
I would like to say he's not the best perspective to watch if you want to know what is going on lore-wise. He's constantly confused what other people are up to, and people constantly put him in positions of power without telling him. But that said, it means that the episodes we do get and the information we do get from only his perspective, hilarious, beautiful content. Very confusing at times, but he's there with you.
He's there with you, and it's perfect, and it's lovely, and, you know, he puts out, I think, just the right number of episodes. Some Hermits I absolutely adore, and they put out so few episodes, and they put them out so early in the season. Like, I don't mind if you only put out 10 episodes in a single season, but don't put them out within the first week, and then have a year and a half where I'm like, where's my Hermit? Where are they?
Wells, where did you go?
Hey, Wells uploaded an episode a few days ago. I'm living for it.
For Mumbo, at least, that depends. Season 8 was good. Season 9, we went biking.
Yeah, season 9, Mumbo dealt with a lot of burnout and really kind of like tried to get into it, couldn't do it, tried again, couldn't do it. That's why I say season 10. Like, Mumbo Jumbo season 10 is perfect.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah. So, I know some of those classic ones are ones that for slightly younger people, or if you're not younger, you just have a bad attention span. The Mumbo, the Grian, the Gem are classics for that kind of thing.
I feel like the younger attention span really leads into Good Times with Scar. Like, I enjoy Good Times with Scar content, but I do feel like his stuff leans younger than me.
Scar can do some younger content, but not more so than the rest of them, in my opinion.
Yeah, it is all the same server. It's just how do you tone and present yourself.
Scar has enough innuendos, and constantly needs to put a shirt on, and so yeah, he does, but also his streams are a different story.
Yeah, this is purely YouTube content I'm talking about right now.
Yeah, if you have a short of attention span but want to watch longer things, Scar is absolutely great. I enjoy his because sometimes you just get some of those time lapses. Just
no, his time lapse. He's so good at editing time lapses.
Oof.
I say attention grabbing, but for slightly older than Scar would be Pearlescent Moon and Gemini Tay. Both of them had that really cheery, upbeat, leaning towards a younger audience without it feeling at any point where it's like, oh, like I'm not going to tell someone who enjoys Scar content to, yeah, you should watch Doc M77. Because as much as I love Doc M77, that's very long edit. Like there's not a bunch of cuts. It's very heavy explanation. Like if you're a person who loves the heavy world building fantasy sci-fi books, watch Doc M77. It's a mad scientist in there.
Doc M77 is great for lore, but keep that read if you want sci-fi lore. That is, you're not changing out of hand. But
okay, so Ren did really heavy sci-fi lore season 8, 9, and 10, but he just announced at TwitchCon that his season 11 is going to be fantasy wizards, and I'm so excited for it.
I love a good Doc. I love a good Doc. I love a good Cub, because I like putting on And a good Joe Hills, because I like putting on videos in the background and going, I love your magic words, funny man.
Yeah, those are
Um,
very much second screen, long form videos with like the longer cuts. Joe Hills has such a level of like, I have no clue what's happening, but I'm along for the ride, and it's amazing. It's you need to be a very specific person to have a Joe Hills favorite.
mhm,
But
mhm.
when you meet that person, it fits.
You get it. You get
You
it. When you
get it.
meet them, you get it. So I love watching like those three because I'm confused the whole time. ZF is like a lighter version of that,
I
just
love
just confusing, but
Sedef. ZF is yeah, ZF's a chaos in the kindest way possible. If I were to pick any hermit to become part of the chaosness, it's ZF.
so if you're a person who has watched Grian in the past and has enjoyed that but wants to expand your horizons, I fully recommend a ZF.
I kind of bounce back and forth on whether or not I like ZF or Corrales more. I think Corrales is currently beating ZF, but man, Corrales, the use of shaders, the beautifulness of a build,
Mhm.
and like, oh, every now and then I get recommended like season 7 of Corrales content, and I'm like, oh boy, we're in for it. That was like such a, if you liked Joel's insane city buildingness of season 10 but want something like a
Mhm.
much calmer beachy vibe, you will love Corrales season 7.
If you'd like the builds and things that Joel does, but what's a little less manic, um, have you tried Corvallis?
Joel is I feel like Joel is such like an angry joy. Like that's the best way for me to describe Joel. It's like so much energy
Okay.
and I don't know how to express it, so I'm just going to start yelling.
I think my favourite just depends on who I looked at most recently. It's hard to say this is my favourite person to watch because if I want something in the background versus if I need something to distract myself, there's always different options. And then it's like, I want to watch this person. They're gone for the next 3 months because they're getting married. What?
Yay, marriage.
Congrats, Zedaf. Congrats, Joe Hills. Congrats. They keep doing that. They did that at least twice last season. Marriage.
Marriage. I gotta talk about Zombie
Marriage.
Cleo. I gotta
Okay, yes,
Zombie
yes, 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 yes.
Cleo. Zombie Cleo. That's my sentence.
Okay, so I would recommend Zombie Cleo if you want the chaos but not as loud. She is a wonderful little gremlin.
Spiteful
But
chaos.
isn't
I think that's a good way to
yeah,
describe it.
but isn't screaming to the rooftops, isn't um blowing things up most of the time, but is a little conniving little creature.
I think the best way
And
to
they
say
yeah.
is like, Zombie Cleo got sent to exile and then went, well, I can just walk back, and then did that.
I think it was a few days.
It
I'm
was
not
like
sure
a
how
4
long.
or 5 day journey on horse and just like, I'm going to put something on my walk forward button. All right,
Uh-huh.
Azuma Void, your job is to prune the chunks I walk through.
Yep. Yep. So I absolutely love a zombie Cleo. If you do a zombie Cleo, you get that Joe Hills experience, but with a little more filter on it, because you get to have the interactions without doing it from Joe's perspective. Is he going to stay a job it?
I have no clue. I'm never going to assume anything for Joe Hills, and I think that's the correct
Understandable.
choice.
Yep, that's the correct choice. Never,
Wait,
never assume anything.
wait.
Hmm.
Decked Out 3 is next season.
Yay!
Okay,
Yeah!
everyone needs to watch Tango Tech because Decked Out 3 is coming.
So Tango recently, as in the last couple seasons, has done less videos than previously. This is because he's been doing more streaming. So I will absolutely put his streams on in the background as he's working on this redstone thing or that, or I haven't seen him in other people's videos for weeks. What's he up to? Oh,
He's
another
building a
minigame.
whole video game inside of a video game. And what's this? There's 3 other games attached to it. That's Tango Tech. That's Tango
In
Tech.
his videos, you'll have slightly higher energy. I think he's a good medium ground of this is entertaining, this is funny, this is keeping my attention, but it's still redstone stuff I don't understand.
Mama just put out a video the other day talking about like, oh, what happened to Minecraft Let's Plays, and the way he talked about it was like, you either have those really good second screen long form content and then you have the really short form, high energy content, and there isn't a super balance in between. And I feel like, yeah, it's like Tango will spend months and months and months working on this video game in his long form live streams, and then he'll say, and it's done, here it is, go check it out, in like his 10-minute video. I'm like, my dude, you've just built a masterpiece. What happened to that? It was in his long form videos.
I think that there is a balance between the two. I think we're still getting an in between. I just think that the less pushed it out, I
Yeah,
think
that
that
is
you have
fair.
to already be following the creators, which is where you get creators like ZF, who and Cub. Cub is a good in between most of
Cub's
them.
a good in between, yeah. Cub, I
So
always
I
feel
think they're
like
still
Cub is
around.
talking over my head. Like, there's definitely words being said, but I'm like, oh man, I can understand Doc M77's Redstone talk, but when Cub starts talking about how to like the game like functions in terms of like the coding being pieced together, I'm like, I don't know, Cub, you're just saying words at me.
Yeah. I enjoy some of our less watched Hermits, like an XB. I love an XB if I need something a bit more relaxing, because he'll still be making jokes, he'll still be having fun and participating in pranks, but it's less taxing on my brain.
Vintage
Not keeping
Beef
track
is such a
of the storyline.
cozy watch. I love
Yeah.
putting on a Vintage Beef video, and it's just, yeah, like especially his season 10. His season 10 was like just farming aesthetics, and I'm like, oh, you've got cottagecore back to its rural roots. Like, yeah, you did that.
I love an XB, I love a beef for some of those more relaxing, let me cozy up at the end of the day, watch something nice, something simple. It's not even necessarily simple. It could be still a completely ridiculous scale thing, but we're gonna just talk about it. Just yeah.
I feel like Etho's that, but on a ridiculous scale.
Well, Etho's Etho.
Etho's Etho. Everyone knows. Everyone should be watching Etho.
Yeah, if you haven't watched Etho, watch Etho.
Yeah, Etho.
Yeah, that's my only recommendation for Etho.
We haven't brought up false symmetry yet. I feel like false is like, I love false, and everything false does is absolutely amazing. And then I feel like, what do you mean you don't watch false? Like, is false considered one of the lesser viewed ones? It's false.
Okay, that really is a matter of perspective. In the way that when you started watching people, if you started watching during Minecraft, yes, but if you didn't, you watched more recently. Green and Mumbo are your main characters. So if false falls to the background or not, depends if whose perspective you focus on. Because there are many hermits that you're not going to see false for months. And then you switch to a different perspective and go, hey, false, what you doing? Oh, false is killing people. Oh, look, false is making law. False
hangs out with Ren so often. Like, I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, where does false show up the most? Like, Ren Dog's videos. False will just be in Ren's base, like, at a weird amount of times.
It happens.
It happens.
It happens.
It happens.
If it's technically counted as a lesser watched hermit.
I mean, look, if you're on the Hermitcraft server, you're not exactly a lesser watched anything. Welcome to Hermitcraft. The spotlight is on you.
Welcome to Hermitcraft.
But yeah, comparing Hermits to Hermits, the numbers are always going to be weird. Like, we give, like, who should you go into the Hermitcraft watching? People are going to always say Grian, because Grian's one of the most watched Hermits in general, because he's very engaging, he's very eye-catching, he's involved in a lot of things, but that might not be your style. Maybe you do prefer a false, someone who is just chilling or hanging out. Azuma. Yeah, Azuma's like the most chill hanging out, and then a random chaos thing will happen, and he'll just be standing in the corner kind of smiling, and it's like, did you do this? No.
No. I love Azuma. Because I was thinking other interactions with false. I know Izuma had more this last season. He sounds like he knows what he's doing. He doesn't.
He never does, but we all believe that he does.
Yeah, because he sounds like he does. He always sounds like he knows what he's doing. And it's even weirder when it's this fun little guy, and he's doing this, and he's helping build this. And I'm gonna go do Screamo music. It's not Screamo, but
it is metal.
Hard rock. It is metal music, and I can't understand any of the lyrics.
We gotta move on. There's still a couple people we haven't brought up. Impulse and Skizzleman are the dads of the server. They're the most, like, do you want, like, the family feeling of Hermitcraft? You want Imp and Skizz.
Yeah, Impulse has some really good videos. I love his live streams. I love a classic Impulse. I think Impulse for me isn't this great grand thing. He is the baseline. Of course, I'm gonna watch Impulse.
Yeah, Impulse is so, like, I will say the one thing about Impulse, I watch too many of his streams, and every now and then I'm watching a YouTube video, and I hear that he has a YouTuber voice, and I'm like, oh, where's your Phasmo voice? What are you doing? Come back to Phasmo.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I think if you like some of the more technical things but don't understand the Redstone as much, Impulse is a good watch.
He makes it very approachable.
Yeah, he makes his content so welcoming, I guess, without making it childish.
Again, he's very dad vibes. Skizzle is crazy uncle vibes. Impulse is dad vibes.
Yeah.
Like, he will just go off on a random talk about philosophy and the understanding of psychology, and then he'll turn around and scream because a fox ran up the side of the house. Like,
yeah. So he also doesn't know what's going on.
He will talk philosophy all day long and has no clue what's actually physically going on around him. And you know what? We respect that.
I think if you want to feel more represented, Skiz is a good one. Because you watch some of the Hermits and you're like, I can't do any of that. You watch Skiz and you go, that's cool.
I can do that.
He's like us.
He's our OC. We put him in Hermitcraft.
Yeah, we put him in Hermitcraft to have somebody who wasn't a master at building things. Please, can we have a normal man? It's like putting a normal man in the Olympics.
Always like, I'm not a builder, and then he builds a masterpiece. I'm like, Tango, you can't keep saying that. It's not true anymore.
You know that proposal of putting like a normal person in the Olympics to see the scale?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, and this isn't an insult, I really do enjoy watching the Skiz's stuff.
Skiz is our normal person in the Olympics.
What's up with him? He makes reasonable expectations.
We're happy to have. It's like, what's the thing with like Roger Rabbit and Jessica? No, Roger Rabbit and Jessica Rabbit. And it's like, why is he here? Why? What do you see in that guy? He makes me laugh.
Yeah.
Jevin! Oh my god, Jevin. I know we just called Skizzle like that crazy uncle. Jevin is like, so often he will talk about being involved in like his nieces and nephews' lives and like wanting to be more active in like the family. Mm-hmm. And then he'll get onto the server and then he'll just like, yeah, and today I think I'm going to go cause problems on purpose.
Yeah, I would like to say this. If you're watching other people's videos, you might not realize it. He is more involved in every little aspect than you think he is.
Jevin makes a point that every single one of his videos includes some sort of interaction with another hermit. And then he goes out of his ways to do things that involve the server as a whole, even if other hermits don't realize it.
And he's doing pirates.
I'm so excited for pirates. I can't wait for him to make a joke about like blue in the water being invisible.
Pirate.
We're bringing in the blue slime. We're finding the home of the blue slime. They're underwater.
That's where he comes from.
And he goes so hard for holidays. Like, if you're a believer in everything must be decorated for a holiday, you want Jevin.
Chaos.
Me.
You know how this season, the one that just ended, we had a whole thing of there's something in the water.
It was Jevin the whole time.
It was Jevin the whole time. Oh my gosh. I didn't realise that's what False was referring to. False and Grian all fishing things up and saying there's something in the water. It was Jevin
the whole time. Yeah.
It always was.
Jevin got involved in like lore and storytelling this season much more than he hasn't. Like, he's been involved in the past. He was part of the Evil Empire, which was the season 8 Evil Exuma plotline. But like, he got so involved to the point where like it brought more attention onto him. And I was so excited for that because like Jevin he puts so much work into his videos and they're stunning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he has. I think he focuses more on the community than other people realise. Things in the shopping district, things doing pranks on others, decorating, cleaning up areas, that kind of thing. just adding to the lore. He is yes-anding, but if you're not watching from the right perspective, you don't realise that this is running smoothly or not smoothly because this man got his slime in it.
I think the only person we really haven't talked about, other than like in passing, is Wells Knight. And like, I've talked a lot about Wells Knight. I adore Wells Knight content. Like,
We didn't mention Hypno either.
well, oh shoot. Well, I'm sorry, Hypno. Hypno's great. Hypno puts very few episodes out because he runs a lot of the behind the scenes on Hermitcraft. So if you just want very like, I want to figure out if I like Hermitcraft or not, and you want very small amount of episodes, you know, Hypno's one of the people I really do recommend. Like, his stuff is clean, well edited, put together, understands the way this world works, gets in and gets out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for some reason, he's got it down.
He's got it down. He's like, I know what's gonna be in this world, and then he just puts it. It's like, okay, I'm gonna go make everything run behind the scenes.
Yeah, and it's not like he's still doing some like really great things in the little amount of time he's
But
there.
it's like Wells Knight, who went, I was just gonna plan the castle today, but then I kind of got carried away and built the whole thing, and now it's a masterpiece. Like, again, Olympians. We're dealing with Olympians.
Yeah, it's the Hypno hops in, makes perfect. Another right armor sets, several of them in every color, and then leaves. You go, wait, where did you go?
Come
And
back.
he just leans over and whispers, Hermitcraft website needed updated. Okay.
Okay, good on that.
Thank you, Hypno.
Was that it? Did we manage to get through everyone?
XB, Tango, Impulse, Etho, Ijevin, Azuma, Hypno, Pearl, Cub, Beatles, Cleo, Joe, Wells, Ren, Beef, Grian, Doc, Skiz, Scar, False, Zedaf, Upside Down, Joel, Gem, Corrales, Bombo, and the Ghost of TFC.
Someone wants to get into Hermitcraft. They used to love Minecraft, they fell off the bandwagon, and now they're getting back into it. Do you know nothing about them? Who are you going to say other than Mumbo Jumbo?
Probably a Gem.
Gem?
So, Gem or Zedaf.
Gem's probably a really good one. False is also a really good one. Zombie Cleo's a really good one.
I will say, was into Minecraft but fell off. Are you talking early YouTube Minecraft? Or are you talking pandemic Minecraft days?
I'm thinking pre-pandemic, like people who fell off before the pandemic started. Because if you came in during the pandemic, then I'm gonna say Grian all the way. Like, that's the demographic I'm throwing at you. But if you're one of the, like, you know, the older audiences who are looking to get back into it, and you are, well, Hermitcraft is still around, you want to do ZF?
Then I would do ZF for that kind of person.
ZF,
or an Etho. Just go back to Etho.
Etho has always been there and always will be there and is a constant.
Yeah. He is here. Even when he's not here, he's here.
He's always here. Okay, we so deem it, so be it. Mumbo, general statement. Yeah. ZF for the old people coming back, and Grian for the pandemic kids. To the Q&A.
To the Q&A. Wah.
Question number 1 for Aries, Sun, Mars. What is your favorite non-ship duo fanfiction?
For Minecraft YouTube, the duo of Cub and Scar.
Cub and Scar, I do love Convex in general, and they have really good fan fictions out there. I think my favorite non-shipping duo is Zombie Cleo and Scott's Major. Whatever vibe they have going on, it is the correct one.
What about like a Jimmy and a Joel?
Ooh, that is good. I do like that.
Yeah. Yeah, but if we're doing that, I also like the Jimmy and the Tango. It doesn't happen as frequently. When it does, it typically can be more shippy. But sometimes it's just really funny.
All right, well, question number 2 from a person. What is your favorite teams from each of the Life series? I mean, you know, Zombie Cleo and Scott's Major. Iconic, classic.
That's going to be double life for you then?
I guess. I mean, I also really liked them in Last Life, but that does include Pearl as well.
So I liked the Desert Duo for the first season. That's kind of what I did. But a good Ren and Martin, a good Ren chanting for the third life is also good. But the Southlanders.
Oh, the South. I did enjoy. I love the Southlanders, but I also love how quickly they fell apart. I wouldn't call them like my favorite group, but they are my favorite hot mess.
Yeah, of course. Actually, for Last Life, give me a Martin and Mumbo for Last Life.
Ooh, that's good. Yeah, okay. Desert Duo, 3Gs, then Double Life. I guess Double Life would be the divorce.
Jimmy and Tango for Double Life.
Jimmy, oh, they're really cute, yeah. And then it goes...
I watched Pearl's perspective from the beginning, but she's not really in a group at any point.
No. What's your favorite in Limited Life? I'm trying to think.
And that's got to be the Clockers for me.
I don't know. Bad Boys, I guess? Nosy Neighbors?
Bad Boys were also fun, because Bad Boys bred Bridge.
Bad Boys bred Bridge, Bad Boys bred Bridge.
So I liked the Clockers, but Bad Boy bred Bridge. Gotta shout out that bread.
Secret Life would be... Was it?
Just Scar. I mean, the Mounders were great.
The
Mounders were great.
The Mounders were great. I did love the Mounders, yeah. Wildlife, I am going to give it to the Bamboozlers.
No. Wildlife is Gem and Joel for me.
Oh, yeah, true. I don't know. And then Past Life. God, that's hard. Don't make me think about Past Life. I like it all too much. It's too new.
Phillies?
The Phillies were good. I mean, they were...
But, like, the Cabin Crew.
The Cabin Crew. The improv. I'm going to vote just the improv group.
Yeah, just the improv group. Actually,
the
you know what?
Pokeball
Everything else, improv group.
Yeah.
Leprosy.
All right, question number 3 from Aries, Sun Mars. What is your favorite songs, and what are some of your favorite lyrics from said songs?
On Mars?
Aries? Maybe it is Aries on Mars.
S.
I'm dyslexic. Who knows?
Okay, well, there's some S's in there. We're not sure where. What was the question again?
What's your favorite song and maybe some lyrics from it? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't have a favorite song.
I have a playlist of my favorite songs.
I once upon a time I was trying to make a playlist of my favorite songs, and then I forgot I was making a playlist, and everything just continued to go on like my general I like this playlist.
So I'm a musical person, believe it or not. Quiet from Matilda is absolutely one of my favorites.
You bring that up every time we have a music question.
Goddamn musical with everything in my pores. Tim Minchin is beautiful, man.
I have not brought this up, but oh man, I found this again. This was my childhood like 10 years ago. Supernatural from Ken Ashcorp. It's a Gravity Falls inspired song, and it's, oh, I get that earworm, and it's so good.
Screech In from Come From Away.
Oh, Screech, yeah,
That's a fun one. If we're not doing musicals, then just give me a good Bears in Trees. All you get is confetti. Because your nose won't stop bleeding, you're begging for tissues. All you get is confetti is a good line, in my opinion.
Oh, I probably should pick an AJR song. They're like one of my favorite bands I like consistently listen to. Oh, no. Pitchfork Kids, Weak, I guess. There's also Cosmo Sheldrake. I freaking love like Pelican Wee from Cosmo.
If you want something a little more classic that is also almost always on my playlist, it's just American Idiot.
True.
But much more specific that less people talk about because I love me some niche bands. Plastic Skeletons by Jealous of the Birds.
Whoa, wait. So last year, Disney released the cut song from Emperor's New Groove that was supposed to be like Yzma's like villain song, and it's called Snuff Out the Lights. Oh. It is so good. Very good. I've been listening to Bite by Drivicat on repeat, but that is because of vampires.
Oh yeah, no, I got a vampire song. It's not even that good of a song in my opinion, but I saw somebody make a video to it and I was like, yep, nope, hand it over. I can imagine.
That's so much like Avid MC, like, you know, the vampires guy, like he has a whole music career, and I would never listen to that kind of music just on my own stuff, but like his intro to Vampires SMP is an earworm. I'm like, I know the second I stop caring about vampires, I probably won't listen to this song again. But while I care about it.
Yeah, basically. So I saw somebody draw a thing to Devil in Disguise by Marino to vampires.
yeah.
And I liked it.
I like it. I mean, Sweet Tooth by Scott Hellman, that comes up all the time for me. I don't... I think that one's like, it's really catchy, especially when it gets to the I hold hands with cosmic entities. That up and down kind of, you hear it a lot in sea shanties. That's why I like it. But like anytime a song goes da 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 da, I love it.
So I really like Farewell Wanderlust by The Amazing Devil. Specifically the allow me to slip into something more comfortable. Okay, be our guest. So with a hoik of the bra, she waved to the bar and slipped into the night. Allowing me to slip into something more comfortable. Okay, off she goes, never to be seen again.
Yay!
Because that's more comfortable.
Maybe Adventure is Out There by AJR. That might be my song choice from them.
Yeah. For AJR, I like Inertia.
Oh, Inertia is good.
But are you thinking specific lines? Because you're saying songs.
Yeah,
but it also says in your favorite lyrics.
Yeah, it's asking for both of them, but I'm like, man, I can barely pick what songs I like, and you're going to ask me to narrow that down?
Well, if you keep asking, we can keep giving more answers.
Yeah, we have a lot of songs. Don't worry about it.
Give me Whistling Trees by Blue Jay Walker. Anything else?
I think that's it. You know what? Go listen to Evil X by Gideon. That's what I'm gonna say. We can't recommend him as a hermit to watch because he's not
Gideon.
actually here, but
shout out Gideon.
Yeah.
Shout out Sparkman. And shout out other musicians we enjoy.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay.
Bye.
Can I go back into the void now? Because it's
Yeah, go
really
back into-
screaming right now.
Okay, go into the void. Goodbye. Thank you for listening to this week's episode of FanDive. We'll be back again next Monday diving into yet another fandom. Have a topic or question for the podcast? Head over to our website, fandive.tumblr.com. There you can also find any episode relevant images and general shenanigans that we get up to. It is Tumblr, after all. We're not afraid of being fans of things.